What is going on, Bull Nation? This is LaserBolt coming at you with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys on how to level up super duper fast in Forsaken DLC. Now, you're probably wondering, Laser, Forsaken's not out. How do you know how you should power level? Well, this is all the knowledge that I've accumulated from Destiny 1, the new updates that are coming into Forsaken. So I'm going to give you guys the best way to level up and reach that high level so you could be ready for the raid. Now, if you are new to Destiny, I would probably recommend you definitely play the storyline, get a feel for it, enjoy the storyline as you can. This is primarily for people who want to be as high as a light level as they possibly can for when the raid comes out, and they could actually challenge worlds first or just get a chance to be as high level for all the end game content that's available in Forsaken. So let's go ahead and start off with the first one. First, you're going to want to make sure that you understand how leveling up in Destiny works. Of course, there are two things to worry about in Destiny. One is light level and one is power level. So your light level right now should be sitting at around 30, I believe, and your light should be maxed on light, right? So when Forsaken comes out, we're going to be able to go all the way to light level 50. Now, this is going to be very crucial because when you're trying to level up to level 50, you have to do either, I'm pretty sure by the time we finish that campaign, the majority of us will be level 50. But what I'm going to recommend for you guys to do is, this is going to be number one, is make sure you hit level 50 before you do the campaign. You're probably wondering, Laser, how can I hit level 50? Hitting level 50 shouldn't be so hard as long as you do some public events, you do them in heroics, and you guys should be able to level up really fast when it comes to hitting that light level of 50. What this is going to do, it's also going to be dropping higher light level gear, which is going to allow you to get closer to the soft cap. Because remember, Destiny has a soft cap where everything stalemates, and once you hit that soft cap, you're like, crap, what do I need to do to actually keep leveling up, right? So my first suggestion is, number one, make sure you hit light level 50 by doing public events or strikes or any other events that you want to do. I say public events because these you could do knock off really fast, but if you want to do strikes and maybe get a chance to pop a 3 of coins, maybe get an exotic to drop, then that would be another way to do it. Just do any other sort of activity that does not revolve around the campaign to make sure you hit that light level 50. After you do that, what you will need to do is, if you watch my how to prepare for Forsaken, you should already know that you have accumulated tokens as you've been playing Destiny. You've accumulated Vanguard tokens, Crucible tokens, Gunsmith, planetary tokens, all that stuff you have accumulated from playing Destiny 1. Now, I'm pretty sure you're also going to be accumulating that stuff as you are trying to hit that level 50 cap. So for my number two is, once you hit light level 50, come on in and head over and do the turn in all your Vanguard tokens, your Crucible tokens, your Gunsmith tokens, your planetary tokens, everything that you do. By the time you do this should already put you at the soft cap of whatever it is that the soft cap is going to be this time around. So once we reach the soft cap, now it's time for us to get out of the soft cap. And this is where things get a little bit interesting, because what we're going to want to do is, for step number 3, we are going to want to run the campaign. The reason why we want to run the campaign is because the campaign usually drops power level gear. And what that does is, since we're already high light level and we already hit the soft cap, then what this is going to do, it's going to allow us to get gear that's going to be higher light level or higher power level, and it's going to allow us to move up just a tad bit. After we finish that campaign, now it's time to go and knock off the milestones. Now, the milestones are going to be very important because these are going to award us power level gear, and this is going to let us go just a tad bit, a little bit higher. Once we complete all our milestones and all our milestones are out of the way, it's time to start farming exotics. Now, I am going to have a video on the fastest way to farm exotics, so do expect that video in the channel coming as soon as Forsaken drops. Now, do keep in mind, guys, that you're going to want to make sure you guys are subscribed, you have your notifications on, so you can know exactly when this video goes live. Now, one tip I want to give you, if you guys have been doing the Leviathan raid and have not been going and picking up the chest that spawned in the Leviathan raid, save those tokens, because you're going to want to have those tokens for when Forsaken drops, because as soon as you complete your milestones, head on over to the Leviathan raid, open up the the chest, and see if you can get an exotic. Remember, exotics are going to be fundamental on leveling up, because they're going to allow you to, they're going to guaranteed drop of higher power level than you currently are. So exotics are going to be a very good method to actually level up. So keep that in mind, guys. Make sure if you have Leviathan cache keys to open up the chest, save those so for when it drops, After you complete your milestones, go open up those and get those exotics. Now it's time to farm exotics. Now, of course, as of right now, I don't have like a super fast way to farm exotics, but I'm pretty sure I will have one as soon as Forsaken drops. What you will want to do is pop a 3 of coins, hop on strikes, and start farming exotics as much as you can. Try to do this as much as you can to get enough exotics to level up. After you have completely like exhausted the farming of exotics, the last thing you're going to want to do is do the Nightfall. Once you complete the Nightfall, you should be really high light level. Now, assuming that you have multiple characters, this is the pattern that you will need to take in order to make sure that when the raid comes out, you will be super high light level. So let's take it that you have 3 characters. You have a Hunter, Titan, and Warlock. Let's say your main is a Warlock, and you're going to want to do things in this order. So you're going to want to do all this list that I gave, you're going to want to do that on your main account. So let's say your Warlock is your main. You're going to want to do that on your main account. Complete all that on your main account. Then you're going to want to transfer your weapons from your main account to your secondary account. Let's say it's a Hunter, and do everything that we just did right now. Then you're going to want to go ahead and transfer your weapons to your third character, which is your Titan, and make sure you power level him up the way we did here. And what you will do is you should have really good highlight level weapons, but not so much the armor. Now remember, the raid will be coming out in a 2-week span, so you're gonna have enough time to do this. After you completed all that, you're gonna on the reset, when reset happens again, you're gonna, instead of starting with your main character on working your way to leveling up, you are gonna go ahead and start off with your Hunter. After you start off with your Hunter, you then are going to move over to your Titan. You're going to go ahead and move over to your main character. This should get you super high up for when the raid happens. Now, when the weekly reset happens, then what you will do, you'll start off with your main character first, do your alternative character, which is your Hunter, then do your milestones. Then when reset happens, you will then go ahead and do your primary character, your alternative character, and then your main for last, and you should be ready for when the raid drops. So remember, the different changes that we have in Destiny, it's supposed to reset every 4 days. So we're looking forward to seeing that 4-day cycle. So we're going to be able to have 1 reset, 2 resets, 3 resets before the raid happens. So that should give us enough time to power level up our characters without a problem. So there you guys have it. If you have any questions regarding this video, let me know in the comments section down below. Don't forget, guys, if you want to stay up to date to all things Forsaken, make sure you keep it locked on this channel, and I will catch you guys on the next video.